Hi everybody, this is DarkWolf. Welcome back to the next episode. Last time we were going to the end dimension, but we were short on time. And I was explaining like every time I come with a horse, I park him in these holes, like sort of random parking stations and what have it. And I never get around to getting all the horses back. Oh, it's Bullet Man. And that's the one thing, I always travel long distances, then oh look, it's silverfish. And I never get around to coming back to picking up my horses and whatnot. And we're in the end. That's my Enderman farm. The design is actually similar to other people, you know. Okay, let me give you a little demonstration. And it's interesting to it's like a little design I figured out myself, like full blocks, then whatchamacallit, glass panes, and slabs and lights. Basically, it's a simple design. But one thing, if you don't stay on the middle of the path, you always get stuck in these side stuffs. So you gotta get a little bit in the middle. And traveling by ice is fast, and you get these endermen falling down. I upgraded my farm, it's a bigger hole now, and in the middle over there you have an endermite, a little bit scamp. These people hate it so much, so they try to get it, but since in the middle it's surrounded by trapdoors, and the enderman is like, oh, I can walk over this thing and I can kick the butt of this little guy because he makes me mad for some reason. But it's not that easy. So like, oh, they don't see that hole, like walk up and bam, they fall down and break their legs, and I kill them with one swipe of a sword. And I can repair my tools pretty fast, pretty easy, especially with the new mending enchantment. They're self-repairing sort of thing, and I got these new little, I don't know, antennas, so like a scientific laboratory thing going on. Hey, look, I can go on top of the bridge. Yeah, I've lost my train of thought, yeah. Continue on, and I got my, log 1.9 information about the update, so we're talking about the 1.9 update while we are rudely interrupted by the stuff I've been doing around my world, but you last time saw it. So, you have a new crafting system for, like, for the dragon, because, to get to the end of the city, you have to generate these little portal thingamadoohickeys, but that only gets when you get the dragon. But since I already killed the dragon before, yeah, you have new recipes for these end crystals, like those that are, flying all over the place on top of these pillars and regenerating the dragon and whatnot. But these are like, the same actually. And you put them on the four sides of this portal, which now is active, and it's not active when the dragon comes, where you generate it, because actually we began no battle, so the portal is like it's never there. But the fact that you fight the dragon again doesn't mean you can get another egg. You'll get one dragon egg per world. So you fight him, kick his butt, and there's a couple of changes to the fight. Like the killing of first the crystals on top, so the giant cannot regenerate, is the very same tactic, but you get these some of these places have like, for example, that pillar has iron bars around it, it's caged, so you have to pillar up from here, then throw an ender pearl, break it with a pick, and then shoot the crystal inside of the cage. So that's I mean, it's the same tactic, you know, breaking the crystal so the dragon won't regenerate, but you have these other challenging things when you have to break cages so you can destroy the crystals. Then you kill the dragon, and as well, of course, for the potions, I was talking about potions earlier. You can get, before you kill the dragon, you can, if you get like a stack of you know, bottles, you can get some dragon's breath. You know, the dragon breathes some kind of a poisonous or damaging breath. You know, it's purple and whatnot. If you stand too long in it, you can get killed pretty fast. And you kill it, then it spawns this and this, end gateway. Because they made the, you know, the end islands unlimited now, because basically this is the general island, and all around it have other islands. But to get to them, you have this small little gateway. Then what you do is throw an ender pearl inside of it, and you get teleported to this other island, which I never get around to building a staircase up, interestingly enough. Well, we're gonna do it on camera, cause I mean, I have to go back sometimes. Well, this is a nice place to get some end stone if I'm doing some building with some end stone, cause the way they made this whole this place unlimited, you know, unlimited supplies of end stone. Oh my goodness, I can get all the end stone I can eat, which looks like cheese. So you got this place, the outsides of the end. Actually, I'm not sure, but I do believe we already made a video about this. Get these chorus fruits from here, first time only, and you can only, you know, grow them on the end stone, so probably that's one purpose for the end stone. Then you got these end cities around the place, which I am trying to find one. So let's see which way was it. Was pretty far away. Whoops. Oh shit. Oh yeah, there we go. You can tell by my little pathways I made from endstone, connecting the islands for easy access. Because most of the time I have to just do ender pearls all over the place, and I get get low on ender pearls eventually when I use all my ender pearls, ender pearling from island to island and whatnot. Then this away. This is one of the longest, you know, crazy bridges are on top of the void, because you get fall down, you die, you perish. It's like, toodaloo, goodbye cruel world. Tell my wife I love her. Yeah, let's speed up the process a little bit, not too much. And then we go this way through this barren wasteland of an island. And I think it was this way actually, I'm not sure. It's confusing sometimes, because everything is made out of Swiss cheese. Makes you feel wonder you're on the moon or something. Hey little guy. And oh yeah, there we go. The next bridge, and I've sure not exactly, but I think this is the last one to go to the end city, and we should be getting close. Oh shit, that wasn't a good throw. I almost killed myself. You gotta be careful with these ender pearls. You can kill yourselves. Yep, good throw, good throw. We should be getting on top of the end city right about now, I think. Oh, there we go. So this is the place where all the parties going around. This new place, and as you can see, it's actually made of these new cool purple blocks. And, you know, stairs and slabs and whatnot, and all these end rods. Cool lighting thingamadoohickeys. And you got these choker people, like mobs inside of shells, like, you know, snails or something, and they shoot you, you levitate. Which is not good because you levitate too high enough, you might kill yourself. You got your treasure rooms. Um, and of course the most exciting thing people are about is the elytra, because those you know, flying things like glider wings, which you cannot find here. I mean, not in this structure. I mean, there were a lot of chokers all over the place on these blocks, but I killed most of them. Those sneaky son of a guns. This is like some sort of a parkour course, which I never get around to doing. Yeah, it was too much for me. Feather falling should be good. Yep. Oh, wait a minute, there's one. I missed this guy. Thanks, pal. Give me some levitation. I can go easy upstairs. And not that much. You don't wanna kill me, right? Oh, thanks a lot, I suppose. Oh, yeah, you're the last survivor of your kind. Hey! You should have shot me one more time so I could get to the top, you idiot. Whatever. And you got that end ship, because when I get to the top, it's a lot of trials and errors. You sneaky bugger. And these things are supposed to be projectiles, they're coming after you. But you can shoot them, like farewell. Hey, sneak bugger. Yeah, you hide in your shell like a little sissy. Then you get to the top, I throw in the pro over there, go get the elytra around the, I think the last part of the ship. And I'm a happy little camper. Plus I put, I think, mending on my elytra as well, because like any other object in this game, it tends to break sooner or later. But with the mending, of course, you kill another mob, you get its XP. Sometimes the XP goes to the experience bar down, you know, 99 levels and whatnot. But if you have something with mending, which can be repaired, it goes to the repair. So all the tools and armor and everything, it's forever. It's never gonna break. Unless I fall into a lava pit or from a high place like this one. Other than that, I am safe. And yeah, by the way, it's gonna take a while to come back home. But never fear, DarkWolf is here. Let's see something. Something else. Oh yeah, the igloos in 1.9. I got igloos in you know, randomly spawning in plains and cold taiga biomes, basically all the cold biomes. And as you can imagine, it's an igloo made of snow. You find this nice little, you have a bed and whatnot if you saw the update, and nothing special. Like and you get this under the carpet. There's like a dungeon thing going on with two villagers. It's and basically a brewing stand. It shows you how to brew a potion of weakness and cure the zombie, so you can make a zombie, turn the zombie back into a villager, basically. Maybe it's like some sort of a learning course on how to cure a zombie or something like that, I'm not sure. Plus, now that I was talking about brew and potions and whatnot, I remembered there was the other change is now that if you want to brew potions, you have to fuel the brewing stand. Basically, give it fuel, like, you know, when you cook stuff in the furnace, you're gonna get coal. But with the brewing stand, you have to actually fuel it not with coal, of course, with blaze powder, or was it blaze rods? Yeah, blaze rods. And the blaze rods get like sort of, I don't know, melted down into some sort of a fuel which lasts for a couple of brews. So yeah, nice little tweak. Makes the blaze rods more interesting, you know, used for other stuff. Then you got these nice little path blocks which I used in my, oh, what was that? There you go. We're back in our general vicinity. And a couple of jumps and we should be in the portal right about now. And we're back on my couch. It's like I had a bad dream. I wasn't went to the end anyways. Then we got these new little path blocks which you get from, you know, you have grass and you smack it with your shovel, right, left click. It's a little bit like the, you know, the hoe. When you hold the land with left click again, you do the left click but with a shovel, and you can make these new cool pad blocks which are actually look like a hold, you know, farmland, but with this new little, you know, a brownish, yellowish sort of look, which looks pretty nice. Makes the pads all that cool. And actually, if you put lighting on it, it's depending on the light level of the places. That's why it's some places it's like a little bit blackish, somewhere it's brown, you know, bright, depending on the light levels. Okay, what else? Let's see. We got beetroots. You know, I'm growing all these plants. I mean, last time I think or in some of my episodes I showed this one, and I'm lagging a little bit. I don't know why. Why does game don't like me now? It's a little bit small lag spikes, not that much. I mean, I lowered the video settings and whatnot, so it doesn't lag that much. But we know when you make videos with fraps, it lags a little bit. So can't get around that part. Yeah, burn, bitch, burn, or better yet, die. So potatoes, carrots, and of course the beetroots. Who? Who grow? You go. Oh look, how generous, some iron. Thank you. Yuck, zombie flesh, disgusting. I don't need that shit. Actually, this block is not supposed to be here. They can go inside my farm while I'm farming and kick my butt. Don't know what this horse is about. These dead horses, I found them around the place, but sometimes, I mean, most of these horses I got them in my horse stable. What's with this guy? I don't remember who's this guy. What's he doing here? Maybe he's new in town. I never know. Okay, what else? Let's see. 1.9 update. Focus, Elytra. Haven't used it that much, you know, for the flying and whatnot. I mean, it's not. I'm not a big fan, but I haven't found cool place like big tall mountain so I can glide down and make a purpose out of it. Shield, of course, shields. This is the slot for the not only for the offhand items, like you can carry two things at once, and you can have an extra inventory slot when you put it all in there. Ouch. Plus, actually, it's more. Which actually is for your, I know, for your shield mostly. The main reason. Because these new skeletons, they are pretty sneaky. Yeah, they walk around, shoot you, and they actually made them so they can strafe. So it's harder for you to kill them and shoot them, and more like spikes. It always happens in this spawn area where the house is. But you can always have a shield, which I don't remember when I put that thing. Ah, there you are. There you go, my shield with the logo, with all the, you know, fancy flags like over here, and I put it on my shield, of course. And with my swords, I vow to protect this land. What else? What else? Tips. Mobs, of course. The new mobs, the Shoker, that thing in the Nether, in the end, you ninny, which shoots you projectiles, you levitate, and you fall down like an idiot and get killed. If you're not too careful. Um, okay, let's see. I'm looking at the logs. Oh yeah, that sounds for critical hits, you know, bam. And let's see, you see the icon next to my inventory stats. When you the sword with the recharging, basically you cannot spam click anymore. You have to wait for the recharge. So it's more like a little, it looks more authentic, like a combat, you know. Da, 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 da. Mm. Oh yeah. Small things like trading. Clerics now sell ender pearls for 4 to 7 emeralds instead of I as a vendor. Librarians change books with treasure. Will charge double for enchanted books with treasure enchantments. It sounds between the nether and the overworld. Weather, you can hear the rain. Now it's a little bit soothing sound than before with before the raining was like a little bit stupid sound, but it makes like more realistic now. Little changes, you know, most of it combat related. Oh yeah, there's mind shift. Yeah, most of it's like combat related update, you know. That's why it's called the combat update. I cannot see lots of other initial crazy changes. And now, without further ado, we're back in the new update, of course. Enough jibber jabber about 1.9. It's history. It's in the history books. Now we're in the 1.9, 1.9, 1.10 update, which is, believe it or not, it's the weirdest update ever. It's called the Frost Burn update. You get frost and burn at the same time. How's about them apples? Because in this update we get lots of new cool shit, like, let's see, where to begin. Oops, sorry about that. I, I breathed loudly into the microphone, probably you heard it. So, get magma blocks first, for the beginnings. So you get this magma cream, you get these new cool blocks. They light the area a little bit, not too much. They have a little glow to them. Too fancy, you can find them in the nether. They burn actually if you touch them. Ouch. It hurts. It hurts. Oops. And I broke my floor. You ninny. You're an idiot. Okay, so I put them in here, yeah. Then you get this new red, what you call nether brick, which you get pretty damn easy. Like if you have a place to get them, okay. If not, you can always, collect lots of netherrack, cook it into nether brick, like these little blocks, like bars. Then you combine them with some nether warts, and that's where all the red stuff comes up. And as well, we can make from the nether wart, now you can make some nether wart blocks. Like, I don't know, some sort of, interesting. There is not a proper, tool for breaking these things. Make these new little nether wart blocks. I mean, if you want to compact your nether wart, but actually you cannot change these nether blocks back to nether wart itself. So careful with that crafting. Then you got the bone block, which is particularly interesting from all the other blocks. I mean, all the others are interesting, but this is one of the most interesting, the bone block. And you make it, whoops, place it down. It's nice, it's white, and it's easy to make. Just get some bones, make the bone meal, and craft the bone meal in all the 9 by 3 by 3 area in the crafting bench. You get these bone blocks, which are looking like quartz, but I don't know, sleeker or something like that. Okay, let's see. Then we got, well, believe it or not, we got some new. Whoops, what's happened? No, no. Let's clean my inventory a little bit. Then we got new mobs. First off, polar bears, which I haven't found yet. Polar bears in Minecraft. What do you know? And you find them, of course, as you can imagine, in the cold biomes. I have this other biome which I made one of the videos, with Christmas, well, there's Christmas, when I made the Christmas special. And I looked far and long. I mean, I found the eagle there from the 1.9 update, but I didn't find any polar bears yet. They do spawn there, but apparently maybe they're rare, I don't know. And you get this big mama polar bear and the little baby bear. And you should be careful with these guys, because if the mama bear is with the little cub, she thinks you're gonna kill the little baby, and they get very aggressive, and run really fast. So you better watch out. You better not cry when the polar bear comes to kick your butt. So polar bears, terrific, new addition to the game. Then we got these new variants of other mobs we already got in the game, but like I said, variants. First one is called Stray, S-T-R-I, not I, S-T-R-A-Y, Stray, and it's a variant of the skeleton. It's like a white skeleton. You can only find it in the, in the cold biomes, like the polar bear, and the other one is like a husk, H-U-S-K, husk. It's like a variant of a zombie, but it's like a more gray looking zombie with white clothes on top of it, like rags and something like that. They only can be found in the desert biomes, like with my desert village thing around the place, maybe. And the interesting part, they don't burn in the daylight. They're like invulnerable to daylight. I mean, very interesting. Only if you spawned in the desert biomes. So you got different mobs to different biomes related, which is not bad. I mean, there's only so much more you can add to the game, of course. Um, then you get different villages with in different biomes, like for instance, these plains biomes, like the villages are made of, oak wood. Then you have the other biomes, like Biomes like the savannah. You got a village, but actually they made the villages, different villages made out of different wood, depending on the place they're in. So here in the plains it's made out of oak, the savannah ones they're made out of, savannah trees like the acacia. Kinda makes a nice little variant of things around the place, makes the game more interesting, of course. Then you got these abandoned mine shafts. I found one in the in the mesa biome. I mean, little ways around it because you have to sort of generate new terrain to find them. Because in the already generated terrain you cannot find, of course. So I got these abandoned mine shafts, just abandoned mine shaft, just like any other mine shaft, find in regular places. But actually they're out in the open, you can see them. Plus, if you go inside of them, you can find very easy, you can find gold on the surface because most of the time you find gold way down there, to the bottom of level, I don't know, we're 67, and you can find the gold probably at 20 or 30, but you can actually find them on the surface, which is pretty nice if you're into gold collecting and you need gold for some purposes. Uh, and since we're here, actually, I forgot to say something about this stuff, which is still work in progress. It's not done yet. Oh, that guy's dead. It's sort of a clothes shop or something because I get from my zombie farm I get lots of armors and whatnot. And I want to store them somewhere because they're getting there. I got a lot of them. Nice display shop, and you go inside. Still, like I said, work in progress. Gotta spruce up the place. I don't even got the rear and the back window, the cash register, and if you're into something particular, yeah, lots of junk around the place. Here I got lots of pants, lots of places for shoes, for chest pieces, for helmets, big storage, and like I said, work in progress. The back, this, and the front of, I mean the back of the building. But it's good to have lots of projects to work, and I think this shop turned out pretty nice. I rebuilt it a couple of times, but in the end, ta-da! Pretty nice. Okay, moving on the 1.10 update. Ouch. Why you little? Why you little? Gonna blow me up, why don't you? Good thing I got good armor on. Let's go to the farming area. We should be safe over there. Not get killed to death by these stupid creepers. Hey, look, I put end rods on the thingamajiggy. Look pretty nice. I don't mind. Actually, I forgot what happened to my two villager farmers here. I had two farmers somewhere around here, but they're not here anymore. Weird. So, like I said, let's see, they log new stuff like so we got these new nether blocks. No, the magma block, the nether wart, the red nether brick, mostly from the, because it's like frost burn update code. So you got these more hot blocks. Then you got on the frost side you got the new polar bears, different variations of the skeletons like the husk, the stray, and the variation of the zombie, the husk. Different, like I said, different villages depending on which part of the, which biome are you in. Dif like I said, different, like the oak village in the plains, the savannah village made out of, the other tartar type of wood, Different biomes, different woods. Maybe you can find in the cold biome, you can find some spruce houses or something, or maybe the igloos. It's a small update, but it makes the game a tad bit more interesting, and plus I showed you all the other cool stuff I did around the place. And maybe you can cut here, and when I get more new cool shit to talk about the update or the game, I'll let you know. And okay, then I'm gonna do a nice scenic route because I connected some of the rivers and that tunnel thing. Because first I was thinking to make a tunnel. The river go this way, but I'm gonna cut the path, so I decided to make a nice little secret entrance on the side, like a tunnel, with all the different blocks, like it's ruined and whatnot. And I cannot see where I'm going. And there you go, I'm on the other side, and continue the rivers, just to give these boats a little bit more purpose, you know. Who doesn't like boats now? When they're not broken anymore, like the good old days when you can break the boat so damn easily. And these people are having a nice little bath here. Yeah, you do that. My Zengar. Oh look, a zombie. Hello zombie. So yeah, yeah, enough jibber jabber. Oops. Oh look, it's a witch over there. Thank you again for watching, guys. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you again in the next time, next update. You never know. You just have to stay tuned and watch. So take care, have a nice day, and bye bye.